The best time to catch up is now. Catch up sessions.
Hello, welcome to Catch Up Sessions. My name is Mark Laguna, and we are still at it. I'd say pretty good, rate too. Introspection, one after the other, and to explain that it's really just me processing my thoughts, which I have zero chances of doing if I journal by writing things down. So, yes, background noise notwithstanding, I am recording and listening to myself a lot too. There are those people who don't like the sound of their voice. I, over the years, have accustomed to mine, and I will not ask for any sort of forgiveness about that. Today, I woke up, and yes, that's the news. I woke up, period. No. And the thing that I was most looking forward to doing is to go back to sleep at the end of the day. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those days. I wouldn't say this is the usual, but I really just sort of fast forwarded to the time when I will be settling back in bed again. That could be a red flag for something, but this is both of us sort of finding out exactly what. It's not all bad. This usually happens when I really, really enjoy deep sleep. Last night, though, I don't really remember the dream that happened, but there would be those times wherein, shucks, that was such a good dream, let me go back to sleep now. A few times I actually returned back to dream sequence, but I also am just really enjoying nice bed, not so warm inside your own home, plus good lighting is key. That makes you look forward to something like your home. And that's actually one good thing, coming from an extrovert, to want to go back home. In fact, instead of eating out last night, I took a quick sort of decision, because I could do that, or I could go straight home, do a bit of chores, although I barely finished something, cooked, and watched some TV too, so I can hop on to bed sooner. Which again goes back to the whole story of today. One will probably say, "What's wrong with you, Mark? You're not inspired to live your days anymore?" No, don't worry. I'm not quite there yet. I don't have such tendencies. Just put it out there. But of course, today is a Monday. It's first day of the week, work day. No, we're not always so excited to go to work. Although I would say I did have periods of I cannot wait for Mondays. I know that's so unreal, but once upon a time in my life, I did have many Mondays like that. Today is also not, oh, I don't want to go to work kind of day. It's also not that. So, as I figure it out, right? As of this point, I still haven't. I still went about my day anyway. Like your usual routine, because recently I went back into creating a checklist. I have an AM and PM checklist. I will read out to you what's in it. I don't 100% get to do everything here, but in as much as I can, that is the goal. At least have something to remind me. Let's start with the AM checklist. It's a lot longer than PM. AM. Number 1, God's presence, which is really just allowing myself to be a bit more conscious or aware of the presence of the Lord. Second on the list is Word. There is the Bible app with verse of the day, and they do have someone explaining it to you in a 2-3 minute sort of brief of what it's about, application points, own experience. So that's always nice to just get your day started with and listen to. Next is prayer. Nothing lofty, nothing big. It's really you communicating with the Lord, thanking Him for the day. And for today especially, I was really just asking for the power to just go through it and allow Him to let me know what's up with this weird emotion of not being super excited to get up. I did also include here stretching while in bed, just so I fully wake my body up. Ooh, this is a recent addition. Making my bed. Because I'm sure you've heard of this from I don't know who now. You will get that sense of accomplishment even if the only thing you do for yourself and for the day is to fix your bed. Also, I have enjoyed this so many times. More so if someone else does it for me. Coming home or sort of like jumping into neatly tucked, nice bed for you for the night also has a charm of its own. So I do it for me because no one else will at the moment. And then second to the last is to do push-ups. Yeah, this has been an ongoing iteration of going from 0 to 100, not like in one full go, but today I did 10. Tomorrow it will be 11, should I remember, and so on and so forth. And last but not the least is to drink my vitamins, just because I tend to forget even that. That is the AM checklist. And as soon as I get home, well, not as soon as, before I turn in for bed, I take my little to-do app in my Android phone to check a shorter list for PM, which is a repeat of the morning. Number 1, just remind myself again of God's presence. Number 2, the same verse from the morning. It is my time to sort of read it on my own and reflect on it some more. So I do that. Prayer, of course, very, very important. You can pray consistently all throughout the day, but in case you forget, that's also a nice nighttime reminder. I also, by the way, just on that point, you know how people pray before meals? I personally don't think it's not about the food and thanking the Lord for the food per se, but it's just a good time block reminder to, again, be mindful and attribute everything that's happening in your life, including the blessings of food, to the Lord. So yes, do pray when you get the chance to, whichever is your trigger. And last but not the least, because we're getting old, but we don't want to look old, skincare is actually part of this tidbit. A very simple, just a bunch of retinol serum or whatever else I concoct. I don't like. Yeah, what I do is I change it up every now and then. Not that I have the greatest skin in the world, but it has so much better versus when I was in my teens. So yeah, we keep at it. for as long as we can. So yeah, wow, it became a routine rundown for today, but also just to say and share that I can just go about my day. Even if you don't feel like it, motion, then emotion will follow. I wasn't in a bad mood at all for the rest of the day. That's good news. And then now I am on my way home, excitedly so. I will keep on sort of searching and looking for that which will make this day count. But also just a reminder to don't be so hard on yourself if, this day wasn't like one for the books. Because you actually don't know the kind of impact you make to other people, sometimes just by being present and hopefully with a face that will launch 1,000 ships, or a pleasant one that will make them feel seen, or perhaps a compliment from you, a simple thank you, a simple good morning. It doesn't take too much, whether you're in a good mood or a bad mood. So there. And with that, I will have to keep on figuring out. This was at least a good reminder of my new formed, not yet solidified habit that I'm trying to do, so that if there is nothing else that went quote unquote according to plan, I do have these items in my checklist that for sure I will do. And hopefully I see the return in whatever shape or form of that. Again, if you have your own little list, I'll be happy to know. Tap me on the back if you get to see me, or just message on Instagram at Catch Up Sessions. On Facebook, it's DJ Mark Laguna. I will catch you. No, not you, Fast Motorbike, but you, dear listener, very, very soon. Take it easy.